was here, then they moved it there, and now we're back here.
It does.
So they want to see the building and the crowd.
They're saying this can't hold it.
What's that?
They're saying this can't hold it.
Yeah, you're saying that they detach it each time because they can't have it here permanently.
Yeah.
And maybe tonight, maybe here. But I don't like it over there because the coaches can hear them.
Yeah.
Very big welcome to Friday Night Football, round 8 of the 2025 NPL season. We're under lights here at Springside Recreation Reserve, where Spring Hills host Heidelberg United in what promises to be a tough contest. This week we're celebrating Women's Football Week, where we champion all women's in all aspects of the game. Spring Hills in their home black kits and Heidelberg in the away yellow kits. Spring Hills kicking from right to left of your screen. Heidelberg United kicking from left to right of your screen. It's quite a chilly night here, as always, in the western suburbs. Not a huge strong breeze coming through, but that might come into play later on in the evening across the pitch. But conditions primo for Friday Night Football. Here for the Women's Week. You're watching the action live on the NPL YouTube channel. I'm Han Solo, and I'll be with you throughout the match. Let's take a look of the lineup. I'll start with Spring Hills. In goals, we've got number 1, Jenna Ibrahim, 2, Emily Girolamo, 3, Jacinta Tarnett Crook, 5 is Nikki Bozanovsky, 11 is Olivia Anderson, 12, Julia Budiongo, number 15, 16 is Isabella Stringfellow, captain is Alexandra Sinclair, number 18. There's a chance here for Heidelberg, though. Offside flag has been raised by the Lions referee. So Spring Hills will reset the play. 19, Eri Yamashita, 20, Yukina Taramura, and number 21, Holly Spasato. They're led by Tom Makovsky, and call those off the bench when they come on the pitch later on in this match. For the away side, Heidelberg United, number 2, Mia Hasten, 4, Cameron Barrero, number 5, Sawa Matsuda. Just on the ball there, as the ball's intercepted by Spring Hills. Number 8, Catherine Vlahopoulos. 9 is Keely Lockhart, had a wonderful game last round. It's cleared away there by keeper Mia Bailey, number 21. 14 is Asuka Miyata, 16, Molly Burke. 21, mentioned before, Mia Bailey. 24, Heidi Dre. 25 is Amelia Ingalls, and 28, Samantha Kerwood Wagner. First time Spring Hills versus Heidelberg United in the top flight for NPL. Plenty of depth in Spring Hills on their side, plenty of NPL depth for the women's. Not sheer shy of the away team Heidelberg. Sure, they've versed Heidelberg on other occasions from other clubs. Also an Alexandra Sinclair, very fitting long-time rivalry, and I guess friend off the pitch, Steph Galea, which we'll hope to see later on in tonight's game. The captain of Heidelberg this evening, coming back from injury. Hopefully we'll see her later on as kick comes in. First corner kick for the night. Forward to be kicked away from harm's way for Heidelberg. Mia Bailey being very vocal in the back every round in this game so far. Every right to do so. We're normally on the other side of the pitch here at Springside, but they've moved us on the spectators' end of the pitch, so we don't have insight knowledge of the coach's box or the bench in tonight's match. Normally we can hear the inside of what's going on, but we just might have to guess. Buddy on go. Cut through traffic. Burke trying to get it out of the way. Good strength coming from Matsuda. Burke looking for the wing in the far right. Barrero. Bit of a 1-2 action. And eventually cleared away. Heidelberg will reset it. Just right in front of the bench. Spring Hills, last time they were here with FE Academy, didn't have too much of a good game, so they're looking to try to get a win back on their home turf, but it's just been proven a little bit more challenging than they expected. So a big step up for tonight and off to prove themselves here against Heidelberg United. It's Yamashita. Sorry, Taramura. Happy to leave that go out of bounds for Jenna Ibrahim to bring it back into play. So now Heidelberg have made the distance from the northern suburbs to make it here out west. A lot of fans out and about, as always, bring out a lot of support. Here at home in Olympic Village. Had a big win last week against Box Hill. It's just the early goals early that they managed to maintain that early lead. 3-0 in the end against Box Hill. So clean sheet for Mia Bailey. Can she achieve another clean sheet tonight against Spring Hills? But the performance we saw from the likes of Keely Lockhart, they were able to capitalise early in those chances. Then it was also number 28, Samantha Kerwood-Wagner got on the scoreboard, and also Steph Galea. So good day in the office last week for Heidelberg. Friday night, can they start the weekend, the Mother's Day weekend, off with a win? Maintain the possession mostly in their attacking half. Spring Hills still not able to get anything really close to challenge. That corner kick was promising, but nothing too much to threaten Heidelberg as they move the ball on the left. No room to move for Lockhart. It'll be a throw-in for Spring Hills. We'll take this one in. Long throw, as always. Heidelberg will switch it on the broadcast end. Dre. Finds Kerwood-Wagner on her right. A bit of open space. Vlahopoulos was the target, so was Matsuda. He went beyond them. Ibrahim quick to release. Tamamura. Stringfellow, no option forward. Retreats back to Tamamura. Finds Budiongo. Wants to crush her way through once again. It's the nature of the way she plays, but she will that time lose it along, but referee saw it all unfold. Calls for a free kick for Budiongo. Referee in the blue tonight, Benjamin Howard, calling his second NPLW game of his career. Never refereed these two teams ever in his career so far, so it's, we assume or hope, it's going to be a fair call. Here's Sinclair. Put the burners on. Stringfellow wasn't able to keep it alive, and Heidelberg United have the turnover created. Burke. Dakic treats back. To go long, but it's been intercepted. Miyata to Matsuda, the 1-2. Back to Miyata. Running from, there's Lockhart there inside the box. Putting their ducks in order here, Heidelberg United. You can tell that forward pressure just to create a little bit of counterintuitive positioning just to get them known in the area for Spring Hills, just to make them acknowledge it's going to be tricky to pass us. There's just so many barriers and brick walls they're just creating early here, Heidelberg. You can tell it's going to be tricky, but Bit of a risky move, having a lot of players up forward, and Spring Heels will find a breakthrough. Only momentarily. It's the way to go forward here, Spring Heels, if they want to break down the structure from Heidelberg. For a lot of numbers forward. Just finding loose players. Trying to achieve that overlapping run. That diagonal pass. Oh. Miata came from nowhere. And the chase is on. Veer towards the back post. To Matsuda. Right idea. Thumbs up. Spring Heels got to be a little bit more sharp on those particular passes. Keep a close eye on Keely Lockhart, if she's not scoring goals. She's going to be the one absolutely creating those opportunities and those runs down the left side. Budiongo been told to go. Fending off her opponent. Sinclair still got the burners on. Keeper's coming out. Bailey. Bravery coming from both Mia Bailey and Alexandra Sinclair. Both built by muscle. And I'm pretty sure Alex Sinclair has probably got more muscle on her than anything else. Legend says only 2% fat. Alex Sinclair. The rest pure muscle. A reset here. Bailey directing her players to go long. High ball towards Matsuda. Tamura attempting to bring it to ground. No clean possession still as of yet. Molly Burke appealing for a free kick, so I got elbowed to the back of the neck by Yamashita. Back to safety. Bailey wants to go wide towards Guerrero. Spring Heels keeping a solid formation as of yet. A few risky moves have got them very close in conceding goals, but they've kept and held solid. Haven't made it too easy for Heidelberg to slip through. This ball whips its way back into the box area. No time and space given here for Heidelberg. Matsuda. Wonderful touch. High, long ball from Kerwood Wagner, hoping perhaps one of her teammates could do the long runs, but no one to be seen at all in that particular area. And Spring Heels can recollect and reset the ball from the back half. Way back to Ibrahim. Up to the left here. String follow. Got movement, got time, got space. Looking for Captain Sinclair. No, she was just a half a footing too late. I think she anticipated a little bit more time and space to execute that pass towards Alex Sinclair. Ball was just too heavy for Sinclair to get to. It's almost a wasted opportunity on that occasion where there was a little bit more time and space given on that passenger play. Dakic, long way from home. Lays it over to Budiongo. Looking to find someone else to help her out. Zanovsky to Stringfellow. And good all alone if she wants to. Still Stringfellow. And the final back towards Bozinovski. Wild shot from quite a distance away. And Mia Bailey will come and collect and reset it on this end. They've only got possession back here, Heidelberg. Do see a scoreboard that's been debuted here in tonight's game for Spring Hills, so it's great to see that's been up and running. We did see it getting built last time we were here. It's great to see it all in action for the spectators, and also for us to keep a close eye on the time. So 17 minutes past, still 0-0 all. Round 8 action here on Friday Night Lights at Springside Recreation Reserve, broadcasted live to you from the western suburbs. And you can find us on the NPL Victoria YouTube channel. And it's Women's Football Week, championing and giving light and awareness to all the women's playing here in the competition. It's a fitting week, and it's always a very exciting week with a lot of different competitions and events happening throughout the week so far. Dre. The ball stolen off her. Spring Heels still not out of the woods as of yet. Tamura looks to go back to safety to Ibrahim. Finds Stackage through the centre. Hug the boundary, the chase is on. Lockhart with a big tackle. It was timed well, and it had to be done. Bravery from Keely Lockhart. Rolamu looking for some options in the wing. Budiongo was a target. Heidelberg win the ball back. Hayson to Lahopoulos. No options forwards for Dre. To Hayson. Retreats back to Bailey. Finds Barrero. Side ball for Spring Heels. We have a few spectators on the far end of the pitch this evening. Maybe a closer inside and ear for the bench. Heidelberg win the ball back. Dre. Burke. Elwood Wagner. Wasn't able to keep the ball alive for Heidelberg, and Spring Heels will bring this one back in. You can see there from our vision, that very nice, bright, brand new scoreboard here at Springside Recreation Reserve. Just makes the game a bit more interactive for the spectators here, and also for the players knowing how much time is left and what the scoreboard is. So it's makes it very helpful. Just makes it the game a little bit more exciting. Miata. Too much pressure from Sinclair. 2 against 1. Kerwood Wagner. Lahopoulos came with a bit of artillery, but Spring Hill was able to clear it away. Jackage. Sinclair. Gets tackled, but still a Spring Hills ball. That was wonderful work from Dre to stop that passage of play coming from Sinclair. Yamashita. Tamamura. All up to go long. Heidelberg always finds a way back to intercept those passes, so they almost get into position quicker than Spring Heels at times. Reading the play, they've got the upper hand more than what Spring Heels are doing at the moment. Here's Beata. A little bit too heavy for Matsuda to get to once again. Fourth play, holding onto possession as much as they can. Tana Cook. Shooter. Finds Sinclair, but she's just under pressure there. Stringfellow. Gotta find a way to cut it in. She does. It's gone through everybody. Wonderful defending coming from Heidelberg United. Alex Sinclair desperate to get the ball live in their attacking third. That's probably the most promising signs we've seen from Spring Heels so far in the game. Able to allow the technical side, keep the ball alive in the box and try to cut it in. The only downside to that was they just didn't have a player deep inside the box loose to collect that ball. They draw in a corner kick on the far left side. A little bit tricky to get your vision. This boulders here will impact the vision a little bit. Budiongo deep. High ball in the air, deep! It's gone wide to the right. So Tom Markovsky will be somewhat happy with that outcome, knowing that they can get that ball long into a distance in that dangerous part of the back post. Almost caught Heidelberg off guard. Bailey. Ball in the air. Sinclair got it to ground. Only momentarily. Ingles. And straight. It's going to go back to Ingles. Yata. Kaysen. Eventually out of bounds for a Spring Heels throw-in. Back and forth play. I haven't had Heidelberg able to get that ball moving past the halfway line at this stage. Up. Playing safe so far, Heidelberg. Bailey. On the move again with Matsuda. Couldn't get that run in times perfectly. Just not allowing to unlock the way she wanted to go, Matsuda. And we know how lethal she could be through the corridor. Spring Heels have got other things on their plan. Might be just too much for them to get to. To Kerwood Wagner. Heidelberg Making a move now, the Hopless. We'll find Barrera on her left. Sinclair have got other things on her mind. All over the ball here, Sinclair. Midfielders are just working overtime, bringing up that pressure and not making it easy for the ball to slip through in any way. Lockhart being a little bit quiet on that area. Matsuda changing position just to see if playing deep will allow her a little bit more freedom and creativity in the game plan today. Throw in from Heidelberg. Matsuda falls the ground. Ball whips its out of bounds for Ibrahim. Spring Heels can now reset their structure a little bit now that the ball can start from the back line. Credit to Spring Heels, they've just managed to keep the ball alive more inside their attacking half. Not too much work needed to be done for the defenders as of yet, which is a good sign. 27 minutes past and still 0-0 or Niata intercepts it. Matsuda takes a wild shot towards Lockhart, which has been blocked away and shepherded. Absolutely done their homework here, Spring Heels, knowing to shut down the fighting force. That is Keely Lockhart. Up to the coach to know which players to really tag, and free kick given here though to Heidelberg. Bit of miscommunication. Heidelberg wanted to quickly move along. The referee has other things on his mind. Barrera can kick from there. Short, low pass. Burke whips it back in. Nobody there to really collect it. Sinclair. Back and forth play, Burke. And they move along here. Spring Heels, Budiongo being challenged. As Heidelberg can win the ball back, the Hopless. Matsuda. Matsuda getting clipped there between two Spring Heels players. Can something come from this set piece for Heidelberg? Sparero. Conversation between her and Kat Vlahopoulos. There's Heidi Dre going deep to the right. Spring Heels. 3 in the wall. Here's Barrero, left boot into the wall. It hits Kat Vlahopoulos, who lines up anyway. And a huge outstretched save from Jenna Ibrahim. Wow, and set piece like that executed in a manner Heidelberg United are absolutely banging on the door. It was precision perfect. Vlahopoulos. That timed kick was wonderful. And the goalkeeping skills of Jenny Ibrahim save the day for Spring Heels. But really a different game from Ibrahim. So when we saw her last against Effie Academy here, different mindset. Mentally, when you're in the game and you've got the confidence, anything can happen. It's Budiongo. Again, want to crush her way through, she does. Spring Heels able to get their ball out of their defensive range. Just enough to spook Heidelberg. Heidelberg will reset again from the back line. Bailey. Dre. Said you can go all the way if you want to. Budiongo. Something else in her mind. Win the ball at all costs. That pass probably wasn't the best we've seen her tonight. As Matsuda whips it. Ibrahim. Bravery from the keeper tonight. Terrific decision making. Got Spring Heels back in the game. Also reliable Ibrahim. Playing a wonderful game so far. Not made it easy at all for the team in the yellow and black. 32 minutes gone. 13 minutes to go in the half, and it's still 0-0. Who will break the deadlock? It will not come easy at all. Heidelberg able to get early scoreline last week, but Spring Heels would have seen that game, rewatched it, analysed it. And that's not going to happen to us tonight. Stringfellow. Perhaps held it for a little bit too long. Finds Dakic. A little bit of time and space here, Natasha Dakic. Sees Ali Sinclair in her vision. Brings it to ground. Can she cut it in? It does. Couldn't reach Budiongo. And Heidelberg desperate to get it out. Kept it alive in the boundary. Vlahopoulos. You're told to move. Matsuda. Bit open now. Pass was perfect. Lockhart on her right. She does. Can she find Lockhart though? Ball a bit too heavy. How wonderful was that? Heidelberg was able to execute the diagonal passes. Vlahopoulos saw her teammate Matsuda on the left side. Even though it's a little bit dark around that patchy area. And then it was towards Keely Lockhart. Able just to quickly execute the runs. We've got players that just so quick in their movement. Lockhart being one, Matsuda, Vlahopoulos. Just going from 0 to 60 in a matter of seconds. That's the difference between a winning and a losing team, is you're able just to unleash, unlock, and run. For Spring Heels, though, really looking for those quick runs as well, those quick counter-attacks, just to keep the other team off guard, which seems to be working more towards Heidelberg. Ball this time around, just a wild shot towards Lockhart. Ibrahim, risky pass, but Dakic has got it covered. Finds Stringfellow. Taramura under pressure against Keely Lockhart. Ibrahim, also reliable tonight. Switch the ball on the far end here, Spring Heels. Can they whip it back to a particular player like Budiongo? Couldn't get there in time. It's Hasten. Heidelberg appealing for a free kick. Referee says play on, and so is Spring Heels. Ball is still kept alive here for Spring Heels. They've gained a lot of territory. It's Taramura. Whips it towards Sinclair, who brings it to ground. Alexandra Sinclair! Wonderful goal from the captain. And Spring Heels are up. They've broken their deadlock. And at home at Springside Recreation Reserve, they've got a goal up from captain Alex Sinclair, and a wonderful movement too. That signature move with her header, bringing the ball to ground and then finding a way past Mia Bailey. Doesn't get any better than that, and the crowd is loving it here. Behind the captain. Now the confidence have built up in the home team. Spring Heels, they've got the belief they can absolutely challenge top tier teams like Heidelberg United. We're holding our breath. I'm sure a lot of the fans out here were also holding their breath to see what can Alex do when she just brings magic out of the bag like that. And no one can do it better than Alex Sinclair. So much experience in the game. And she's still got plenty of game in her. I don't think anything's stopping Alex Sinclair anytime soon. And she can score goals in that fashion. Now, lots of work to be done here for Heidelberg. Can they find the equaliser in this half with just about under 7 minutes remaining? And perhaps some change as well. Not too much overtime, I don't believe. Hasn't been too much stoppages in this half so far. Heidelberg United, plenty of chances forward. Just unable to find key targets like Keely Lockhart or Sawa Matsuda. Spring Heels very tight in their defence. It went from one end to the other. Corner kick. Barrero will take this one in. Short pass. Miata to Vlahopoulos. It's been deflected. Hasn't gone out of danger as of yet. It's hit the post. Unlucky for Heidelberg. Yeah. It's a bit of a scrimmage. But millimetres away. Turn from Burke. Still Burke. Moves it towards Miata. Ball still in the air. Spring Heels creating a brick wall. Miata. Clever footwork. Gonna find Matsuda. Didn't get to her. As Hazen lines up. Didn't go as fast as Sinclair. Heidelberg United maintaining possession so far. They've retreated back to Bailey. Very exciting passage of play for Heidelberg United. They know now they need to act. Scoreboard pressure is upon them at the moment. Burke head checks. Back to Dre. Vlahopoulos looking into the box, didn't get her way. She's going to go back to Burke. Appealing for a handball. Referee could be blindsided, perhaps. Hasten. Heidelberg will open up a little bit here. Miata having a little bit of breather. And build the play once again. 39 on the time clock. Under 6 minutes to go in the half, which have now really opened up. The intensity has risen just a little bit now. That Spring Heels have got one in it. Vlahopoulos. Ibrahim near post save. Keeping Spring Heels in the game as Keely Lockhart crashes away through absolutely everybody and almost taking out Ibrahim in her tracks. Slow the ball down a little bit here. Ibrahim will dig in a little bit more time. Short to Tamamura. Sinclair, clever. Yamashita was brought to ground. Suda. Try to find a way to clip Sinclair. It's a Heidelberg ball. Sinclair's just getting better and better by the minute. Yamashita with a clever footwork, working overtime. Funfa past string follow. Suda to Vlahopoulos. Still Vlahopoulos. She unlocks. Oh, and the trickle through. It has. Kat Vlahopoulos. Creative play and have found the equaliser for Heidelberg late in the first half. They've got a heartbeat. It's not over yet, and Heidelberg have found their way through to the game finally with a goal from Kat Vlahopoulos. She's able to find little clever things, little clever ways to get herself in positions that almost impossible to get into, but she's done it. And Heidelberg, well-deserved goal from the yellow and black. It's just a matter of time. They'll be banging on the door. It's just finding the right key, the right moment, the right player to be there at the time and to step up to big moments. And it's just a matter of getting those dots, connecting the dots, and they've finally done so. It's so resilient there in the back line for Spring Hills. Perhaps on that occasion, we would have had another player. Tell Heidelberg wanted it more. Here's the Hoppolis. Will they find a second goal towards the end of the half? That's what they're looking at. They want to be in the lead, Heidelberg. Not slowing down anytime soon. It's Kerwood Wagner. Cuts it in. Dre. Left Budionga behind. Back to Hasten. Switch it to Barrero. I think they're warming up here, Heidelberg. As pushing the back towards Lockhart, I believe. Just fall on the ground. Don't think it looks great. She's back on her feet, holding onto her left ankle. This will be okay. So just a moment break here to see, to make sure Lockhart is okay. Looks like she is. She's walking just away from that situation. Just about 2 minutes to go. Here's Barrero. High ball towards the box. Lockhart got a header on it. It's directed it away from the goals. What exciting late half here at Springside Recreation Reserve. Spring Hills unlocked and found the back of the net by Captain Alex Sinclair. And Heidelberg found the equaliser. It's game on. Anything could happen in the second half. It's going to be quite exciting, as you can tell it's just heating up here, the intensity, the physicality. You can tell getting to know each other. The chemistry is building. Particular game. It's only getting very exciting now in the final dying moments of the first half. A lot at stake. Spring Hills looking to prove themselves against Heidelberg. They've done well mentally and physically. In a lot of areas. Janet Ibrahim playing one of the best games that we've seen so far in this season. It's backed by the leadership of the likes of Alex Sinclair. I love to see a captain's goal. And you see Heidelberg's captain, Steph Villiers. Will she have a goal in this game? Perhaps we might see her make an appearance in the second half. Here's Drake. Oh, wonderful touch. Can it pay off though here? Stringfellow. There's little wins that they're really getting hold of here on the game for Spring Hills. Girolamo. Just a pass one. And the whistle for the first half. 1-1 here at Springside Recreation Reserve. 1-1 between Spring Hills and Heidelberg United. Heidelberg looked really sharp early. Talbot Spring Hills really grew into the half and able to capitalise on the opportunity. Though it's all to play for in the second half. Stay with us. We'll be back shortly. Don't go anywhere. Welcome back to Springside Recreation Reserve. You're watching Friday night NPLW Victoria Round 8 action. Spring Hills and Heidelberg United are level here in the start of the second half as Heidelberg in the yellow and black, kicking from right to left of your screen, and Spring Hills, the home side, kicking from left to right of your screen. Heidelberg in the all yellow away kit and Spring Hills in the all black. What an exciting half it will be. Spring Hills broke the deadlock early, I mean late. First is what I meant. Like a wonderful goal from Captain Alexandra Sinclair. And just moments, and it was going to happen, bound to happen. Heidelberg got one back. And they might have another one from Keely Lockhart, who is probably half a step a little bit too late. Receiving the ball from Matsuda, was caught off guard. I don't think she was ready for that particular pass going into her direction. Kat Verhopoulos, number 8 for Heidelberg, scoring the equaliser for the yellow and black. We will see certain players like Keely Lockhart or Sawa Matsuda finding the back of the net in tonight's game. Only time will tell. Julia Budiongo for Spring Hills, also another player to look out for to make those opportunities for Spring Hills. Here's Sinclair under pressure by both Molly Burke, but still holding her ground. Keeping the ball alive, twist and turn, couldn't find a way through. She broke it. Budiongo crashes through, but unable to get hold of it. And Heidelberg find a way back. Hug the right side. And they track back here. Spring Hills, they do. Good forward pressure, risky move. Collected back to Heidelberg. Couldn't find Lockhart. Guerrero. Cut it through. Lockhart left it behind. Verhopoulos couldn't control the ball. And Spring Hills on the move. One-on-one battle. Back to Tamamura. And back to Ibrahim. Big pressure, but not phased at all here tonight, Ibrahim. A magnificent game. Keeping it alive here for Spring Hills. Keeping it at a very low score line as possible. Verhopoulos crashes through Miata. Turns. There's Barrero. Whips it too heavy. Didn't curl enough for her. Not sure she was looking to find the pass towards Lockhart or Matsuda on that occasion. But perhaps referee have called it, looks like a corner kick. Perhaps maybe last touch by Spring Hills. So Miata will draw this one in here for Heidelberg. The first corner kick of the half. Might ask for it. Miata might opt to go long. She does. High ball. A lot of players in the air. Towards Miata. And perhaps would have clipped Gerolamo in the process. But eventually cleared away by Tana Crook. Lockhart. And shut down again. Spring Hills keeping a very close eye on Keely Lockhart. Made it Very difficult tonight for Lockhart. Able to bring it to ground, cleared away. Still Heidelberg ball. Dre, and then it was into the breadbasket of Ibrahim. Positioned her body well, not taking too many risks here tonight. Long ball towards Budiongo. Sinclair whips it. It's gone back to Ingles. Both teams have been able to really find an open space. They finally do. Back here to Julia Budiongo. Ball whips long. Hayson looking to get a header on it. Almost left it behind. Spring Heels in for a chance deep inside the box. It's still kept alive. And Anderson wasn't able to keep the ball into play for Spring Heels. As Mia Bailey will reset this one back. Still early signs here, and looks like the scoreboard have reset it for the spectators here for the second half. Didn't continue on with the 45-minute mark, and we reset it back to 0. 1-1 on the scoreboard here at Springside Recreation Reserve for Female Football Week here in the start of May and Mother's Day weekend Sunday. We don't have any games on Sunday for NPL. Tana Crook. We'll move along here, Spring Heels. Budiongo. Force of nature. Finds Anderson. Heidelberg United. Couldn't clear it as far as Dakic. She can go all the way. Girolamo. He whips it towards the direction of Sinclair. Heidelberg can get out of their defensive half. Miata on the move. No pressure. Finds Keely Lockhart on her left. Takes a wild shot anyway. And Ibrahim flies to the air and found a way to ground. The basketball movement on. Didn't go as fast as Barrero. Anderson on the chase. Beats her opponent, Ingles. Still Anderson. Can go all the way. Whips it in towards Budiongo, who finds Sinclair! Too much mustard behind the ball for Alex Sinclair. Had a wonderful opportunity in front to goal. The assist from Anderson was perfect. Almost had a time to touch it first. Open goal. An opportunity for Sinclair to get her second. She knew that was her moment. But sometimes big moments, too much pressure. And your body takes control and does things that aren't intended in the manner that you want it to go. Will that opportunity come again? Sinclair, she's got to quickly build a bridge and get over that, because that might overtake your mind, knowing that that could be the difference between a win and a loss. Girolamo, high ball towards Sinclair. Budiongo. Against Ingles. But the flag's up. Fans right in front of the lines. Referee not happy with the call, but at times you're not the one holding the flag. Ball towards Lockhart. Chases on between her and Girolamo. Lockhart, a bit of space here. Matsudo getting into position. Lays it off to her right though. And Spring Heels have caught it before it got any further. Decision making, you've got that split second decision. Do you go to the left, find a way through towards Sawa Matsuda, or curl it with a bit of space towards Kerwood Wagner. Ball is still kept alive, but eventually gobbled up by Jenny Ibrahim. Looks like Sawa Matsuda did take a little bit of delay getting up. Looks like she's okay. Sinclair to Girolamo. Chase is on between Buriongo and Hayson. Hayson got there first. Buriongo. Got the call going against her. It'll be a Heidelberg ball. Mia Bailey wants to go to her right. Trying to catch Spring Hill's defence off guard, but they've got it covered. Intercepted. Ball goes out of play still for a Spring Hills ball. Two against one. Miata. And Sinclair. Girolamo whips it towards Buriongo. Mia Bailey. The bravery. Decision making had to be in and all in. Both the keepers tonight are just playing, they're all giving it 110% and putting their body on the line. Miata finds Matsuda. Hopperless trying to try the overlapping run. Lockhart to Barrero. Whips it long towards Matsuda, and Ibrahim goes up into the air. What a game she's had tonight, Jenny Ibrahim. Keeping her side, Spring Hills, in a very even contention. Very even matchup so far. It's almost a 180. Well, we've seen in previous games from keeper Jenny Ibrahim. There's a free kick given to Spring Hills and Natasha Dakic. Might just opt to go long. Buriongo, no one to turn to. Lockhart, blind pass, but a bit too much towards Burke. We'll try it again, goes long. Spring Hills will reset the ball. Ball towards Sinclair. Lockhart brings it to ground cleverly towards Matsuda. He finds Miata. High ball towards Lockhart. Chested it down. Got tripped. Play on, says the referee. Strikes it anyway. High ball, but covered by Ibrahim. Why not take your chances if you've got any inkling that you think you can take a strike at goal? Why not take it? Lockhart has been shut down on so many occasions this evening. It's been quite tricky as Spring Hills on the move once again. Buriongo offside. And will be perhaps the first change tonight. Amelia Ingalls will come off for Aaron Turrant. for Heidelberg. Number 30. Here's Miata! Sinclair from absolutely nowhere. And they're crushing from everywhere. Push and shove there from Dakic towards Miata and Sinclair. Physicality of the game is building at the moment. You can feel the tension. Sinclair drawing something here. And eventually referee calls it against Sinclair. And Heidelberg gets the free. Feel the bench of Spring Heels getting a little bit frustrated there, having the call going against them. Quick to move on here in Heidelberg. Miata. The time and space finds Lockhart. Miata find a different avenue. Ibrahim comes out of box, but collected with ease from Ibrahim. Almost right on the line. Quite an entertaining second half here at Springside Recreation Reserve. Still 1-1. No goal have yet to be scored here in the second half. Very even matchup between the away team, Heidelberg United in the yellow and black, and Spring Heels in the black and pink. First time these two teams have versed each other. Spring Heels sometimes inconsistent at times, but when they're on, they are unstoppable. Been promoted from VPL, but they've started, I think, from State 3 and just moved their way up into the top tier team. Here's Budiongo. A lot of yellow jumpers behind the ball. Heidelberg desperate to get it out, but it's going to be a free kick given to Spring Heels. They've just been a little bit overzealous there. Stringfellow. Looks like Alexandra Sinclair will take this one. Will she go all the way? Hoops it towards Budiongo. Oh, and Bailey! Last moment touch there. Did just enough to veer it out of danger. But that ball was bouncing its way into the left side. She just went for it like her life depended on it, and it paid off. But they're not out of the woods yet. Spring Heels is banging on the door. Another corner kick here. Another set piece. High ball. It's tapped down. Cleared away by Heidelberg. The 1-2. Burke. Getting heckled. Always finds a bit of space from absolutely nowhere. Whips it on her left, but didn't reach her target. And Dakic finds a way towards Budiongo. Still keeping the ball alive. Can she whip it in? Miata keeping a close eye, but she's now fallen to ground. Whips it in, headed away. Hopeless. Suda. Looking to track back, but it didn't work in her favour. Somehow the ball has reached back to Budiongo. She's run out of room, but that was all from Anderson, who did the hard work. promising here, Spring Hills. You can just sense the momentum is going their way. Can they keep up with this momentum? Well, Heidelberg find a way through to just break down this confidence that they've got here so far. Taramura comes to find Sinclair, who's put the burners on. Falls to ground, plays on, says the referee. Still going live here, Sinclair. Whips it in. Oh, and a big save from Mia Bailey. Wow. Getting out of danger again from Heidelberg, but it's still kept alive here by Spring Hills. High ball and gobbled up in the breadbasket. Within range, it was low, it was fast, but Mia Bailey proving the experience and the talent of her goalkeeping skills for Heidelberg. Pushing the back, Matsuda, play on, says the referee. Can't pick which keeper is better, but Mia Bailey stopping 2 goals from going in, passing her. She's had a terrific half here. Stackage. Drolamy on her left. The Hopeless couldn't outrun her. Finds Sinclair. It's going to be tricky to outrun her either. Eventually out of bounds. Heidelberg throw in. Drolamy getting tackled there by Lockhart. Still a Spring Hills ball. Another change for Heidelberg. Looks like Killy Lockhart will be departing with Cap the Hopeless. On come Steph Galea. On comes Bronte Peel for Samantha Kerwood-Wagner. 3 changes in a row for Heidelberg United. Pretty much utilising all of but one of their substitute. Nicole Cooper, number 11, also coming on for Kavlahopoulos. Fresh legs. Play a part in finding a goal here in the second half for Heidelberg. Spring Hills yet to make a change. Early signs. Why not have a crack at it? Steph Galea hungry for another goal. A terrific goal last week. Will she make it back-to-back goals? Coming back from injury. Playing it safe at times, but you just build that confidence each and every game you play. Moving forward from injury and rehab time. Here's Girolamo Miata. He's find a way on the ground, without a doubt. By a penny every time Asuka Miata finds the ground. We'll probably have about 4 pennies right now in this game. Free kick given to Spring Hills, and Dakic will be behind this one. Within distance, but she might whip it in far left towards Buriongo. Even further. It's palmed away by Heidelberg. Chase is still on. Girolamo. Couldn't find the run, but Bailey comes right out of her line. I read that ball early and went, if I don't have it now, I've got to go for it. Back by the team, Barrero. Miata left all alone. We'll use her as an option once again. Suka Miata. To Dre. Hugging the boundary a little bit too much and runs out of room. 25.5 minutes gone here in the second half. It's still 1-1. We've reached the halfway time here. Been a very even matchup between these two teams. Sinclair knocks it to ground. A lot of yellow jumpers behind the play here. Here's Miata. Awkward whip, high ball. Bit of close contact between Buriongo and Bozanovsky. Here's Cooper. Finds a way to whip it in. But it's hit the side netting. Bit too heavy on the ball in the final touch there, but wonderful pressure coming from Natasha Dakic just to draw in the mistake. Stringfellow looking to find Sinclair. Bailey. Burke. Awkward touch and Spring Heels. Turnover. It's going to go back to Ibrahim. Build up the play once again here, Spring Heels. Tamamura. Now it's Miata who whips it in. And Ibrahim happy to let it go. A lapse in concentration there from Spring Heels. Gave the ball away a little bit too easily on that occasion. And Heidelberg United just applying that forward pressure. Just draw in a mistake and then execute where necessary. But just been unlucky with their positioning. Go out again. Kalia on the move. Been shut down. Spring Heels just read the play. Side ball. Kalia brings it to ground. Girolamo. Back on the move again. Played a wonderful game tonight for Spring Heels. Back to Buriongo. Girolamo. And Dakic. Dakic going up against Ray. Got a player off play. Far left, it's Matsuda. It's her left ankle. Just causing a little bit of grief at the moment. Physio's there just to what we're looking at, we're just hard to tell if it's an ankle or knee injury. It's just causing a little bit of grief there for Sawa Matsuda. Didn't really see what happened in the collision there. She's been helped off the ground by Tamamura. Hopefully she's okay, not a severe injury. It'll be quite a big loss for Heidelberg. Let's play resume on the attacking end for Spring Heels. As you can see the wonderful new scoreboard here at Springside Recreation Reserve, making it also exciting for the spectators to know exactly what's going on. What's the score line? If you're arriving late, you don't need to ask your peers of what the scoreboard is and how much time is left, etc., etc. We've got the bright lights of the scoreboard telling us all about it. And joining, I think it's the last substitute. Probably wasn't going to be executed at this time in the game, but due to the injury from Sawa Matsuda, we got number 46, Shaila Bala Atali, on the pitch for Heidelberg. Oh, there's a big knock there between Peel. She's come off second best, Miyata. And Bala Atali. And ball from Barrero. Spring Heels kicks out of danger to find Budiongo on the left side. Between her and Alex Sinclair, done many kilometres at quite a fast pace. Bala Atali. Chase is on. Peel, who's going to get there first? Peel, good first touch. She can go all the way. Low ball. Ibrahim got it covered. Not too much threatening to the Spring Heels goalkeeper. Spring Heels still yet to make a change with 13 minutes to go. Bit of 3D magic for you there. Got your 3D glasses on. The ball from Barrero straight into the camera and saved by the cameraman. Probably should have tried to punch that away, but gee, I don't think we've a safe up here in the commentary box. Just a little bit of a cage thing going on up here in the scaffolding, but gee, I've never had a player try to get the ball crossed towards our direction. This must be the first time it's happened here at Springside. Nobody safe. Not even the viewers at home. Girolamo towards Budiongo. It's Girolamo under pressure by Peel. There's slip and slide going on here at Springside. Could just be the moisture and the dew. Even the studs can't save you. Intensity has risen now that even the players can see how much time is left. Don't want to draw in a draw. It's Cooper. No, it's Anderson. To Sinclair. Goes to her right, goes to her left. Molly Burke. Trying to apply the pressure, but Sinclair have to palm it on to somebody else to take care of it. Ball is still kept alive. Budiongo passes one. Looking to find the pass. Couldn't get there. It's back to Budiongo. Left the ball behind. And Heidelberg momentarily got control of the ball in their defensive half. Miata to Dre. Looks to whip it in long. Balotelli. Wild shot on her left. Missed the mark. And Jenna Ibrahim can take a moment to breathe. Just a little bit here for Spring Hills. So we count down less than 10 minutes remaining in this game, and it's still anybody's game. Is it too early to call? Next goal wins? Perhaps not, because we did see Heidelberg fight back late in the first half to find that equaliser. Still a belief in these two teams. If Spring Hills can find a goal like they did in the first, it will be quite a big win for the newly promoted from VPL here to the top tier NPL competition for the women's. To the centre, here's Sinclair. Between her and Hayson, at each other's toes. Sinclair appealing for a free kick. Sinclair got a header on it first. Close contact, Burke. Just her right leg, I think there's just a little bit of contact there. It looks like she's fine. Back to Hayson. Some head checks. Heidelberg looking for a different avenue. Miata. So Molly Berg. Whisper it towards Scalia, but unable to bring it to ground. Ibrahim told to go. Not much time left here in the game. High ball from Ibrahim. It's Pudiongo. And a bit of pressure. To Leah. Wants to win it. She does. Quick to move. The referee says it's not a Heidelberg ball, but a Spring Hills one. Peel. It's dispossessed, finds Galea. This time around, it is a Heidelberg ball. Quick release. Balotelli to Miata. Near post save there from Ibrahim. Rolls it out to Girolamo. Balotelli to Burke to Miata. Okay, a little bit of space there, but Ibrahim, good hands. Nice, clean, glued hands. Ain't nothing stopping that tonight from Ibrahim, playing a terrific game against Heidelberg. The other player also playing a wonderful game, Alex Sinclair. Already got a goal to her name. Going up against Barrero though. Can she outpass Cameron Barrero? Not on that occasion. Have drawn in a corner kick for Spring Hills. Dackage from all the way back will come to retrieve. Could be from her left though. Right in front of the scoreboard here. Clicks over to 40 minutes of the half. Budiongo deep though, it's gone towards the direction of Anderson. And just too much muster behind the ball, and once again from Mona Enzor. Bailey may up to go short. Guerrero. Gray's hugging the boundary. To Peel. Couldn't get the pass towards Dre. Dackage comes in. Sinclair chests it to the ground. Anderson. Can she whip it in? She does towards Budiongo. And Bala Atelli. Had to kick that long. Looks like Aaliyah comes in. Have to mop it up. This is all systems go. 4 minutes and change left in this game. Now or never. The hard work. The Heidelberg or Spring Hills, they want the 3 points. Guerrero comes back to give a little bit of barrier towards Mia Bailey. So she wasn't going to do that. Budiongo was going to crash through, as she always has done. Just bring that physicality to the game. We did see her when she played for back then Bayside, now Bentley Greens. Just feel the physicality. And they brought that along here, Julia Budiongo, to Spring Hills. And compete. One all. It could still be anybody's game. It's crunch time. They've got to act, and they've got to act now. Who will be one to step up, take action for their team? Because now it's not too late to call. Next goal wins. Balotelli being all over the game. Dackage have cleared it away. To release. Sinclair couldn't bring it to ground. Quick side ball from Heidelberg. Twist and turn. Wonderful. Bit of time and space here for Heidelberg. Can they find a breakthrough? Ibrahim. Saves the day again for Spring Hills. 2 minutes to go. And a little bit of change of time after that. No goal has been scored here in the second half. Quite an even matchup. A very entertaining contest between Spring Hills and Heidelberg United. Bailey. Falls to her feet. Guerrero. To Dre. Desperate to keep the ball alive, but Heidelberg there's going to be a change here for Spring Hills. Holly Spasato will come on for Julia Budiongo. So perhaps Heidelberg may have executed the substitute maybe a little bit too early. If you did give a little bit more opportunity in game time to Keely Lockhart or Cap Lahopoulos or even Samantha Kerwood-Wagner, maybe they were able to just find those little wins up forward. Haven't been too much execution coming from some of the substitute. I think it's Molly Burke before. A little bit of trouble, but it looks like she's up again. Usually we've got the pigtails on, but maybe because her hair's outgrown a little bit, might be a little bit tricky to have the hairstyle of pigtails. Bring it back, Molly Burke. You made it fashionable. Why not keep the trend going? Here's Dre. It's Barrero. Whistle can be blown at any time now. We don't know when. It's a matter of the referee telling us when. Sinclair actually will go out of bounds for a Heidelberg United throw-in. Either way, it will end up being this scoreline at the final whistle. It'll just be equal points shared between these two teams. There's been a breakthrough here. Spring Hills. All systems go. Eventually. Trying to work out what exactly happened. Another change here for Spring Hills. Like Emily Tanaka will replace Olivia Anderson very, very late here in the game. Emily Tanaka, just a little bit of game time late in the game, just to get the feel of the pitch. Not sure she will have time for possession. Maybe do end up scoring a goal. Would be one of the best substitutes we've seen this season so far. Gone even to overtime territory. I think might be 2 minutes of overtime. It is, and there's a final whistle. 1-1 here at Springside. Spring Hills did start strong, but Heidelberg was able to get a goal back late in the first half, showing a lot of fight and structure here. And Spring Hills showed a lot of flashes of attacking threat. You can see that their team is building chemistry conditions here on a Friday night. They're bringing this game alight, making it their own atmosphere, their own entertainment that we've got here. And one for the ages for both Heidelberg and Spring Hills, their first ever encounter in NPL. There's a key result for Spring Hills, getting an even point between Heidelberg, and it's a performance we know they can build on, especially at home and especially under pressure. So before we sign off, thanks to everyone who made tonight's match possible, our referees and officials, the ground crew here at Springside Recreation Reserve, the volunteers, media teams and production staff, Football Victoria for their continued investment in the women's game. And of course, you, the fans in the stands and tuning in online, your support powers this league, the Women's League. And thanks for joining us for the NPLW Friday Night Football. I've been Han Solo. Enjoy the rest of your weekend, and we'll see you in the next round.